we have come that the blind may see. We start this very evening by looking at the very laughable, I say laughable broadcast by Jubril Aminu El Sudani impersonating Buhari. People say we should. I said to them, we cannot leave this very topic. We cannot. They said Jubril did a broadcast. It was touted as a live broadcast, but due to our perseverance, due to our persistence, it is now very clear to the whole world that they were lying. Because of our tenacity, because of our never say die attitude, because of our dedication, because of our resoluteness, ordinary people are now beginning to ask questions. How come we cannot see him? You claim you are the president, but we cannot see you. What type of president are you?
Breaking. Buhari's health sparks fresh controversy as IPOB declares Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been vindicated. Yes, the same Nnamdi Kanu who was branded a terrorist, hunted across borders and locked away for daring to speak. But now, his words, once dismissed, are echoing louder than ever in Nigeria's political space. So, was he right all along? Let's break this down. In 2017, Nnamdi Kanu stood before the world and made a bold declaration. The man in Aso Rock is not Buhari. He is Jubril from Sudan. The statement went viral, ridiculed by many and weaponized by others. Mainstream media called it propaganda, while the presidency labeled it the height of fake news. But beyond the clone conspiracy, Kanu's real message was this: Nigeria deserves transparency.
They said Jubril did a broadcast. It was touted as a live broadcast, but due to our perseverance, due to our persistence, it is now very clear to the whole world that they were lying. I serve the wonderful people of Biafra. I am live and direct. I need no introduction. And Biafrans can watch me live and direct all over the world. But the man you claim is an Aso Rock that most people foolishly call Buhari, that very man cannot speak to you, cannot talk to you, cannot conduct a simple press conference as all other heads of states are doing all over the world, cannot take questions from the journalists. Instead of the journalists to be asking those in Aso Rock, who is that thing there? They are busy phoning my house in the village and asking my younger brother if I am alive or not.
Nigerians deserve to know the health and status of their president. Now fast forward to 2025. Muhammadu Buhari, though no longer in office, remains a figure of mystery. For many years, especially between 2017 and 2021, his long absence, secret medical trips to London, and restricted public appearances raised deep questions. Nigerians saw official photos, but rarely heard their president speak directly. Was he sick? Was he even in Nigeria? Even the National Assembly often received executive communications signed on his behalf, not in person. Recently, an internal UK medical document leaked online, allegedly showing repeated high-risk procedures performed on Buhari between 2016 and 2020. While unverified, the document fueled IPOB's claims. Today, IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, released a statement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spoke the truth. Everything he said about Buhari's health cover-up has come to light. The Nigerian government owes the people an apology. They added that Kanu was demonized not for being wrong, but for being too early with the truth. Is this vindication? Well, many Nigerians look back at 2017 and ask, why were we not told the truth? This isn't unique to Nigeria. In the US, concerns about President Joe Biden's cognitive health stirred bipartisan debates. In Gabon, President Ali Bongo's post-stroke absence led to a military coup. In many democracies, the health of the president is considered a national security issue, but also a public right. What IPOB is demanding is not sympathy, but accountability. Why was the nation kept in the dark? Why did the media avoid the question? And most importantly, why was Nnamdi Kanu jailed for asking what many now believe? So, was Nnamdi Kanu right or wrong? That question may divide Nigerians, but one thing is clear. In an era of rising public awareness and digital documentation, the truth, no matter how inconvenient, always finds its way back to the surface. This is not about conspiracy. It is about a country that deserves answers, and the search for truth continues.
Come on,